What's up guys, Fezzo here. Welcome to another cool video tutorial. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make a broken text. Let me show the example of the tutorial. Where it is, right there. Then I'm gonna teach you how to make this text, this kind of text. As the example is right there. You can use this text for your background, look like this background on my desktop. So I'm gonna teach you how to make this kind of text. This tutorial is very similar to my other tutorial called how to make cool wallpaper tutorial, but a little bit difference between these two tutorials. So the same plugins we used, one of them is Greebler and Thrausi. So if you don't know where I can download it, so go to YouTube and search how to download Thrausi and Greebler. So let's open this demo 4D and get started. First go to File, Open, and open your Lightroom, what Lightroom you want. Right there, I'm going to use this one. Let me delete these files. Okay, here's my Lightroom right there. You can download in the description, from the description. So now go to more graph and more text. Where is it? Right there. So go to align and select middle, and go to depth and select 70, and move your text right there. So write your text simply. I'm gonna write tutorial. You can write whatever you want. So in the font you select your favorite font, but I recommend the font where it is. I recommend this font right there, PAZ. So you can download it in the from the dafont.com. So I'm using this font, and I'm gonna decrease the height a little bit. So go to caps and make the start fillet cap and do the same on the end fillet cap, and change the radius to centimeter like that. So I'm gonna increase the horizontal spacing a little bit, about 5 centimeter or 3 is good. So go over the mod text and press Ctrl C, then Ctrl B on your keyboard. Wait, Ctrl C and Ctrl B, just duplicate it. So go to caps again and go to fillet cap and change it 3, and go over the second mod text, then go to plugins and go to Thrausi and select Thrausi. So select the pieces, 30 pieces I'm using. So you can select your what piece, how many pieces you want. So I'm gonna click break now. It doesn't take so long, only a few minutes, 3 or 2. So I'm gonna I will come back when the breaking is done. Okay guys, I'm back. And breaking is completed, so you don't need the trace anymore. So close it and go to plugins again and go to Greebler and select Greebler. So select all these objects coming from tracer. Just select the first one, hold shift and select the last one. So drag it into the Greebler and click this minus. Okay, so click on the Greebler and go to stock Greebler and uncheck to generate Greebles. So go to base, just play around these settings. So I can't remember my settings, just play these settings. Gonna select 50. Okay guys, here is the final settings. The minimum 5 centimeter and maximum 30 centimeter, and bevel is minimum 5% and maximum 40%. If you don't like the settings, this is my settings, so you can write whatever you want. For example, 10 centimeter to maximum 40 centimeter, or what settings you want. So I recommend the settings for the tutorial text. So click this button right there, switch the camera. So make sure you select the move tool and select Greeble, and uh, change the position a little bit back from the first text, like that, little bit back from the first text. A little bit, oops. So that's all. So final things is adding the color. So I'm gonna add um, black color. Where it is? Okay, right there. Just scroll down in the material tab and select this material and open it and select your favorite color, like that. So I'm gonna use the gray color. I'm go to reflection and change the brightness 10% and mixed rate about 20%. So you can make this more, but I'm using 20%. If you want the text looks more shiny, you can change the mix rate about 40% or 50, maybe 100%. So I'm using these settings and drag this color into the mod text. Okay, now for the color for the Greeble, just scroll up a little bit and find this material, so open it and go to reflection and make the brightness 20, mixed rate 40. It's already done. So drag this material into the Greeble and click on the material and go to projection and select cubic, like that. So I'm gonna make my text color a little bit black. Click OK. So all you need is render this text. For this, go to render settings, go to output and select 1280 by 720, or if you want, select the full HD, right? 1080 and 720. So go to anti-aliasing and make the anti-aliasing setting like that, minimum level 1, maximum level 1. If you have the faster PC or laptop, you can select the maximum level 2, but render takes so long. That's why I put the maximum level 1 and minimum level 1. So go to ambient occlusion, now go to global illumination, and go to gradient sketch, and make this first two settings low. It's increase your render speed 2 times or 3 times, I don't know. So go to save and make sure the format is PNG. So go to and select PNG right there. Go and save your text, whatever you want. I'm gonna save my folder, name it tutorial, unbroken text, save, and click this render button. It takes 5 minutes, 4 minutes, like that. So I will pause this video, so I will come back when the rendering is done. Okay guys, I'm back, and let me show you the result. Here it is, very nice. I'm using the black color, so you can use what color you want. It looks pretty nice. So as I think next step is adding the color correction, lighting, shiny lines, and other stuff. I'm using this color correction. You can find from my graphics pack. Go to my channel and download it, and open the color correction project file, Photoshop project file. You can use all these color correction. So let's start adding the effect. So go to file, new, and select your resolution. Recommended is 1280 by 720 pixels. Click OK, and make the foreground black, and press Alt and backspace. It filled the background black. So go to file, place, and place your text, broken text, and press enter. So right click on the broken text layer and click Resize Layer. As you can see, it's resized, so make little bit like that, move it to the center. So double click on the broken text layer, it brings you to layer styles, and check the, if you want the drop shadow, check the drop shadow, and go to blend mode normal, distance 0, size 20, size 40, and opacity is 50. So go to gradient overlay and leave this gradient, select black to white color, miss that, and go to blend mode and select overlay and change the opacity 50. This looks very nice, so click OK. So another thing is adding the color correction. So go to my color correction project file, just open it with Photoshop, and drag your favorite color correction into this project. So I'm using the blue BGS color correction. Just review it and select the move tool and click this on anywhere on the project. Make sure you selected this color correction and click and hold anywhere on the project. Drag and hold and drag it to the project and put right there, and check this. Looks very nice. I'm gonna decrease the opacity about 80%, so it's give me the nice effect. So another things is adding the lines and shiny effect. For this, go to okay, go over the broken text layer and make a new layer and press Alt and go to the down of the layer 1, press Alt, and you can see this icon. Just click it. So go over the layer 1 and go to blending mode and select overlay. So select your brush tool right there and make it a little bit smaller. The 90 pixel is nice. And select the first brush and select the foreground blue. So zoom in a little bit and brush the corners. As you can see, it looks very nice. So keep brushing like that. So you can use the black color and you can fill the right there. So go over the layer 1 and change the opacity about 75 or 50. 50 is nice. So zoom out a little bit. Another thing is adding the uh, shiny lines, as you can see right there. For this, make a new layer above the layer 1. Select your brush tool. Make sure you select the first brush and change the pixel and make it 3 pixel. Make sure the opacity 100% and flow 100%. So select your pen tool and zoom it a little bit and select the text. Just make a point, hold shift and make a straight line like that. Then right click on it, right click the anywhere and click stroke path and select the tool, brush tool and click OK. Then right click, make sure the first make sure you select the foreground color white. Sorry about that. And right click again and click stroke path and select brush and click OK. Then right click anywhere and select delete path and do the same thing on the other letters. um, Look like T, hold shift and draw a straight line. Right click, stroke path, select brush, click OK. Right click again and click delete path. And do the same on the other letter like that. So keep drawing. Stroke, okay, delete path. It's very simple to do, so everyone can do this kind of text. Just watch the video carefully and is the last letter. Okay, it looks very nice. Then open the layer 2 layer style, just double click on it and go to auto glow and go to blend mode and select normal and change the color white and change the size 8 pixel and opacity 50%. So click enter or click OK and select your eraser tool and 100% is nice and zoom a little bit with zoom tool and select eraser tool, shortcut is E, and erase the end of the beginning and end of the shiny line like that. You can select the bigger eraser tool, keep erasing. Make sure you erase the beginning and end of the line. So zoom out a little bit and it gives you a nice look text. So it's very similar to this one. So that's all guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial so you can do your own broken text or grunge text, whatever you want. So thanks for watching, don't forget like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye guys.